Hey, what's going on, guys? So, as you know, or as anybody knows who plays Yu-Gi-Oh!, people in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like draw power wherever they can fucking find. And there's a draw power card that literally got no play, and I have no idea friggin' why, because it's amazing and a lot of decks can use it, and we're gonna talk about it right now. It's Pot of Dichotomy. Why isn't anybody fucking playing this? Okay, first off, this card's effing amazing. It can be used in so many decks, it's crazy, and I have no idea why nobody fucking plays this card. So first off, yes, there's archetypes, but there are decks that have different types of cards into a deck. Now, I'm not saying you would want to play this, but there are decks that could play this potentially and be a lot better. First off, anti-meta decks. Any anti-meta deck you play, you want your anti-meta cards back into your deck? Well, a lot of anti-meta cards are different archetypes. You got like Thunder King, Fossil Dyna, and Fire and Ice Hand, and then new anti-meta decks. Pot of Dichotomy, wow, makes anti-meta faster, better, and can take out your opponent, and recycling Fire and Ice Hands with Pot of Dichotomy when it's at 3 is amazing. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I have not talked about what this card does, so let me tell you what Pot of Dichotomy does. It's a spell card at the start of your main phase 1, so you can only use this main phase 1. Target 3 monsters with different types in your graveyard. Shuffle all 3 in the deck, then draw 2 cards. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. That ain't no big deal. Pod Duality doesn't let me special summon. I can still special summon with this and do popping abilities. Pot of Dichotomy is crazy. So what? You don't get a battle phase? You shuffle 3, draw 2. And in a lot of decks, that is so helpful. Alright, another deck that is topping or starting to top and is starting to get is going to become even better with Angeli coming out in Primal Origin is Madolches. Pot of Dichotomy works so well in Madolches, I don't know why anybody's playing it. Yeah, the deck's kind of tight on room, but you play what you need. Pot of Dichotomy, maybe even at 1, but even 1 would be good. I was trying playing 2 in the deck, and it was flipping crazy. There's fairies, warriors, spellcasters, and beast. Like, what are you doing not playing this card? Target 3 in your deck, shuffle them back in the deck, which is needed for Madolches anyways. You draw 2. You skip a battle phase. Big whoop. Tiramisu, return 2 cards into the extra deck. I can wait for my battle phase next turn to F you up. Plus, Madolches got cute little names now. Isn't that fucking awesome? A deck that I like to play, which I call Turbo Rank 4 Spam. It's basically just a, like, what's it called? Not Sonic Bird. Sacred Crane, Star Drawlings, Goblin Burgs, Photon Thrasher, Summoner Monks, Instant Fusions, to make rank 4s as quick as fuck possible, and get draws, because Star Drawling lets you draw when it says material, and Sacred Crane gets a draw when special summon. But also, there's tons of different, there's Warrior, Beast, Machine, because template Goldfish, stuff like that, Spellcaster, and then with your tons of extra deck cards, you can shuffle 3 in your extra cards in your extra deck and draw 2. Like, that's just right there. If you're playing a big variety of extra deck cards at different types, shuffle 3 of those into your extra deck, which isn't shuffling, just return them to your extra deck, and you get a free draw 2 from your deck. That's awesome. It's a free pot of greed. You just don't get to conduct your battle phase. I don't care. It's a free draw 2. And now I have some cards back in my extra deck so I can go do shenanigans again. You know, yes, yeah, that's not a good example, but it's still a deck that is out there and cards that you can make that can go and be shuffled into it easily and have played tons of different types. Alright, an example that probably a lot of people might not like to hear, but I feel like it should be played, is in, what's it called? Mermails. Atlantean Mermails, whatever you want to call them, Mermail deck. A lot of Mermails are Sea Serpent, Fish, and Aqua. Okay? And then you make extra deck cards like rank 7s like crazy with Tidal. You can return all 3 of those into your deck, draw them. And especially the recursion with, even though they're all Sea Serpents, heavy infantry, marksmen, and dragoons, at least you can get one of them back into your extra deck along with your other ones and still mess people up like crazy. And yeah, it is possible. Like I said, Aqua, Fish, Sea Serpent, it's there. Don't bitch at me saying it's not possible, because I've tested it. It's freaking possible. Another deck that people wouldn't like to hear, but would probably be another good example, is Monarchs. Yeah, you don't want to put your Treeborn Frogs back in the grave, but you got a lot of other things like Battle Fader. Actually, no, not Battle Fader, because it banishes. Bad example. But even with your Monarchs, and you play Jinzo and Dark Dust Spirit, if Dark Dust Spirit goes to the grave, you got Fiends, Winged Beast, Light and Darkness Dragon, so that's a dragon, Dark Dust Spirit, Zombie, Jinzo's Machine, Onyx, Divine Beast, Trigodia's Fiend, all that. But if you might not want your Treeborns back, but still, there's cards to go back into your extra deck. Or not into your extra deck, back into your deck. And also, it works with your extra deck, so it doesn't matter if the main deck doesn't make, even if your main deck is a bunch of warriors or something like that, if it makes a broad range of different types of XYZs and synchros and stuff like that, you can just put those back into the deck. And yeah, I wouldn't trust that as much, because if you can't recur them, then that sucks, but still, it's pretty good. Now, a deck that it might be coming back eventually, probably, and some people are still trying to make it a thing, is wind-ups can play this card like no problem. Each one of their cards are different effects. They're Spellcaster, Beast Warrior, Warrior, Fish, all that. Wind-ups can use this card, and if they get at least one Zen Mighty Carrier back or something like that, or anything to make the deck a little better again, this deck could be so much better with Pot of Dichotomy because it can make the deck faster, shuffle your XYZs, make your plays viable again. Alright guys, I bet you get what I'm saying. The card's good, overlooked, don't know why anybody's not playing it. So what, you skip your battle phase? Not a big deal. Start playing this card, I'm going to, and I'm pretty sure it's dirt cheap now, even though it'll probably go up, even though I don't have that big of a pull. So never mind, probably won't go up in price. Good thing though, right? It's our little secret. But yeah, get this card, it's good, it's gonna be way up higher in price, I think, in the future when people start to realize, wow, this card is good, why the hell am I playing this card? But yeah guys, that's all for me right now. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all that. Let me know your opinions down below, and I'll see you later guys. Peace!